Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Prison Break. This is the 16th episode of the second season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you liked today's full episode, it is available for free in a link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. So last episode we had the aftermath of obviously Terrence Steadman killing himself. Now was Michael, was Lincoln, and was Killerman going to get arrested? Well, actually they played it really well. So obviously they were stood outside the police, you know, they had the megaphone, they were saying, come outside, come outside. So Killerman's flashed his badge, said FBI, you know what I mean, don't shoot, I've got these guys in custody. And as they walked outside, they'd gone over to a vehicle, and then all three of them had just split, grabbed one of them, you know, weapon to the head, said, look mate, we're getting out of here, we're going to take a vehicle and we're going to take a hostage with us, which they did. They took a news reporter with a camera, and he was obviously driving for quite some time. What they ended up doing is pulling up, using the background, sitting down and releasing like a 25-30 minute video out into the public, which is really good actually, because you know, this whole time I've been thinking, how did he get this out there, considering there's like no social media and he can't really get to any sources, you know, for them to sit down because he'd be arrested. And you know, Michael did try and do it with the news reports before Terrence killed himself, and I thought this was the next best play. Now Killerman, obviously he knows the way the company, the way the, you know, the government work, and they know that they'll just pull apart everything that they say. They'll debunk it, do you know what I mean? They'll say that they're lying, they'll say they've done this and that, and they're just trying to deflect things away from each other, and it's you know, it's never actually gonna fly. We also seen Kim as well. He, you know, he kind of got on it straight away, and he managed to pretty much create another diversion, like another situation which overshone it in the news, because obviously they was playing that it wasn't true what Michael and Cole was saying. But let's just go to what they was saying, because it was really good. You know, Michael was saying everything about how the president, like, she's a fraud, you know what I mean? The company actually released information about MAHONE, saying that he killed Oscar, do you know what I mean? Said that he's killed some innocent people as well. Said that he's already taken down the Fox River crew and he's after the rest of them. He also mentioned about Terrence Steadman being alive, and obviously how his brother's framed, and obviously Lincoln's saying it as well. At the same time, Michael's doing Morse code. He's doing it on his leg. He's kind of just, you know, saying random things to basically, you know, delay the authorities from actually finding him. You know, Lincoln as well was looking up. He kept looking up like that when he was talking. Nothing really, do you know what I mean? He was just putting little things here and there so that it would actually slow the people down who was trying to find him, you know, because he was trying to figure out what he was actually doing. But the interesting thing is, at the end of the episode, you know, they ended up kind of meeting up, you know, contacting Sarah. She had a conversation. She said she's got a key. You know, Michael said they'll figure it out together. Then while that's happening, Killerman got a phone call from the president this time saying that he's a loyal servant to her. You know, she's not really respected him since she's got into this position, and she's sorry, and she wants him to bring them both in, and then once they're in, they'll be okay. He can have his position reinstated. And now he's just conflicted. I feel like he probably will possibly go back to her, just because obviously we'd learned a couple of episodes back by Terrence that he's once proposed to her before and he's obviously madly in love with her. But I also feel like as well, like sometimes you got to realize when you're just being absolutely used and abused, and I feel like he's a prime example of it. I feel like he'll bring them all in. They'll kill Michael, they'll kill Lincoln, they'll try and kill Killerman. So I feel like he should stay on Michael and Lincoln's side, but I'm not too sure now. I'm really not, so I can't wait to find out. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode. They've obviously organised a location. I didn't hear that yet last episode.
Agent Kellerman. It's funny how you only call me when you need me. Maybe funny's not the right word.
All of this can go away, Paul. Just come back to Chicago and turn Burroughs and Schofield in. I promise you that I will make everything go back to the way it was.
Well, she's not needed him for the full start of a campaign, has she?
Sarah, we've got someone working with us now.
He's the one that killed me, or tried to.
I'll go unlock the kids and make us all breakfast.
No, I'll get the kids.
No, I insist.
I'll go unlock the kids, like it's a normal statement. Mate, his eye's really good. Like his...
Make them both burns feel better.
One coming over today.
Who?
This woman Patty from the Welcome Wagon Committee.
Call her and cancel.
I don't have her number. And if she shows up and I don't answer the door, she's gonna know something's wrong. She recognizes you. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Wakey, wakey, chillin'.
Imagine being in her situation.
What's done is done.
We're gonna pull her out.
No, No, you left me in there to drown.
You need me. You need me. You know it.
That is just true though, innit? He's got all the leverage him.
We have the key. We'll find out what it's for.
It's to a private cigar club. Chicago.
Oh, Chicago's where she's doing the press conference, is it not? And do you know, it's a tough one. With that one there, he could have played that perfectly. You know, he could go right to Carolina and be like, there you go, there's your bait, you know what I mean? I've dropped them off for you, you go swallow them up. Or he could be like, do you know what, I'm going to take these down. You know, they've used me for so long, I'm sick of it. Everything that they say is a bunch of lies, let's take it. But again, he's got the leverage every time. He is very useful. But again, yeah, he did try and kill them. But to be fair though, you know, she was drowned in technically, but she's all right now. He's left with this big triangle burn there. It's look ruthless.
On 80, 30, 77. I want Schofield and Burroughs pictures on each and every gas pump.
Okay, I'll notify headquarters.
I didn't say headquarters. I said, are you not following direct orders?
No, I'm following direct orders, just not from you anymore.
Can he not kick him out of the room? You know what I mean? If he's running it. You can't have somebody in there undermining you constantly.
Vic was one of Schofield's cellmates for a while. Schofield included him in the escape. Who knows what he knows?
Hi, are you in charge of seating? Yeah, can you help me out? Agent Paul Kellerman, Secret Service. I'm transporting a fugitive to Chicago. I need you to clear a car for me.
Mate, can you just flash your badge and just get anywhere?
It's gonna be all right.
The fact that you're helping us, it means a lot.
The other riders aren't in any danger, are they? I mean, should I make an announcement or anything?
Pandemonium?
No,
Innit? They can't know that somebody's there.
Keep everybody out of this car, then everything's Jake. Done this a million times. Be in Chicago in about 5 hours. You want to get some rest?
Wonder if he's thinking about taking that necklace or not. He's stuck him. He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. Here we go. Back with Bellick.
You was Sarah Tancredi, and you were supposed to get me into AdSeg.
I tried, but your new warden. But I might be able to do you one better than AdSeg. I've got very powerful people behind me that want me to finish my job. They can push through the quickest habeas corpus proceedings the courts have ever seen. You just find those cons. Only this time, you're gonna do it for me. I need a junkyard dog who's willing to do the ugly things it takes to bring a con to justice.
Mate, you got nothing better to do, have you? You're literally going to be sat in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, ain't it, mate? He's got nothing better to do. He's either sat in that prison, yeah, potentially getting beaten up and abused by obviously the other inmates, hoping that he can get out someday, you know what I mean? Well, he's took 25 years. Or he could come here, work for MAHONE's, maybe get let out, maybe not. You know what I mean? Again, this is a hope. You just got to try. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, at least you've had time away. Do you know what I mean? At least you're trying to take down the people that you believe put you in that position. So he's personally got nothing to lose and everything to gain. You know what I mean? It's the best advice, what proposal that he could probably ever get being in that position.
This is delicious. What'd you call it again?
That, my dear patty cake, is what my auntie back in Bama used to call hobo chicken. 1-pot chicken, 2-pot spice, 3-pot actual hobo.
Now, how did you two meet?
I was volunteering with some other amputees. My parish back home did an exchange program with churches all over this fine country, and the good Lord just saw fit to plop my country rump right down the pew beside my Susie Q.
I don't even know how he's getting out of that situation. I mean, he could keep them there for a while, but somebody will come knocking at some point.
Hi, my name is not Lance. I'm Donovan.
That was funny when he said that.
Do you know if there's any way I could get any water?
There's a bathroom downstairs. I'll check.
That was obvious, but I reckon he can fight out of it.
Sarah, back up! Let him go! Sarah! Sarah! One.
Yeah, one. Well, one, yeah, that's fair.
These three guys said they saw what looked to be a fight going. Do I need to notify the police?
You need to do what I just told you to do. You take the tickets, I'll watch the fugitive. You guys can just continue to do bong heads, whatever you do back there.
Yo, you gotta give it one, ain't you? You say, I done one to you, you done one to me, fairs. You've also burnt me as well, so you've got kind of one up. How's that happened? Like, how's he actually got out the prison? See, right, I've got no problem with Bellick doing that, yeah. No problem at all. But, you know, Mahones was saying that he couldn't even get him out of Gen Pop into AdSec. So, like, how's he managed to get him outside enclosed in a vehicle with a weapon going after them? Now, unless he was bluffing, you know what I mean, about the warden, fair play. You know what I mean? He's got him on his side. But yeah, it just don't really make any sense, that, does it? Because technically he is inside and he's in there for murder as well. So, and in a way, if somebody's seen him out on the street, is he not just another Michael and Lincoln? You know what I mean? Another convict that's outside of prison for basically, you know, killing somebody.
Oh, what are these?
Oh, I'm gonna do some renovations. I was just tapping the sheetrock looking for the stud.
You already found one. Me and the girls get together every Friday for book club. You ought to host it this week, and everybody can meet you.
This ain't never gonna work here. We're moving.
We're moving.
Go ahead.
I don't feel good.
That is not what you need. Literally, that is not what you need.
To the cigar club. Open your dad's box. What if the only thing inside's a bunch of stogies? I think it's worth making the trip to find out.
I need to know exactly what you meant when you said you were going to make this right. I need specifics.
There are still positions in my administration that need to be filled, including Chief of Staff. I want that to be you.
When I get to Chicago, we'll meet. We'll talk.
It's proper lying. You can tell she's not even asked.
You don't want to listen?
Hey, calm down, man.
Shut up!
All right. Everybody's away from the window, okay? Let's move everybody onto this side of the room. Get on this side of the room. Because you're not going to put your hand on another person, right? Right. We're all good.
Ooh, I don't know. See, someone like that, right? You could, well, I wouldn't say easily, but someone like Xeno, obviously, he's got combat skills. He's been in the military. I reckon that he'd be able to de-hold, is that what he's called? Like, take the gun off him, basically. You see it in films all the time. Do you know when they put the gun to the head from the back and it's like, mate, you're too close. Like, the gun would work from 10 meters away. Why are you so close? You give him the opportunity to just spin and flip it and take it in his hand. I reckon that he could do that. And also, yeah, a kick to the nuts, the guy's down. I've never seen anybody anywhere in my lifetime, no matter what age you are, ever stand up straight after being kicked in the balls. So if anybody's getting attacked, straight there. Could have done it then when that guy ran over and he hit him. Could have just ran over, full on kick. That's it, job's a good one. Guns on the floor, took it off him, and you're done.
I'm sitting here evaluating. I jumped bail, I'm on the run. But 3 weeks ago I was a doctor. You think you can get it all back?
I mean, if you could prove yourself innocent, but it's hard, man.
I got two things keeping me going. First is that I want the people who took my dad. And actually the second, you should know that the first thing they tell you when you take the job, never to fall in love with an inmate.
What a way to tell him. It's about time he's kissed anyway. Do you know what I mean? They've met up a few times outside and they've not even kissed once. Oh, he's called the police, that guy. We've got to jump off now. They do have to jump off, to be fair. The police come on. It's harder.
Hey, you can't be in here.
He's just going to go forward.
Man, I can't do that. Run it.
Did you see that then? When the camera was showing just the cars, there was no people. And when it was showing behind it, there was people.
Brad Bellick, Federal Bureau of Investigations. Hi there, I'm Brad Bellick with the FBI. I'm an agent with the FBI, Brad Bellick.
He's loving it, like it's his sense of power.
With the Bureau. He was just some homeless guy, hangs around Hancock Square. See, the problem is Charles Haywire Patoshik's a paranoid who suffers from fear of crowds, who's terrified of strangers.
Why can't you just leave this Patoshik guy alone?
Where is he?
If he actually finds him, he tells him, he realizes that he gets killed.
I got a lead on Patoshik.
There's everything right here, man. I'm a wanted man, okay? The police show up here, they'll take me back to prison, and you know what, that's fine. But my little girl right here, she's sick, and she's gonna be left alone. Go on.
Not you.
You're coming with me.
He don't know what to do. There you go. Oh, I didn't know. Maybe they let him. Do you know what I mean? The people there. Because he's just saved him. I did. I knew he's going to say that. I mean, it's the least you could do in it for somebody saving your life. And to be honest, not everybody who's wanted's a really bad person.
Haywire! Don't move!
I don't understand why you would shout Haywire. You could have walked right up to him. Literally could have walked right up to him.
We got 4 jumpers. We pushed the roadblocker jumping off the train near mile marker 54, just south of the Tetra Bridge.
It's not even them.
I'm an employee of the train company. Tino, it's Eric. We got 4 jumpers.
Yeah, that's smart. Well done, actually. Very good. Very, very good.
Find a car.
The thing is, going up, that's it. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not going to get down, like, without somebody just catching you. I mean, the best thing for Mahones is he kills himself. That is literally the best thing for him.
Caroline,
Paul, where are you?
how did they know I was on that train?
Paul, I have no idea.
I'll let the president know. You report to me now.
Where did we spend my 35th birthday?
I have to go. Just
Get Burroughs and Schofield.
Hey, whoever this is, tell Bill Kim that he just screwed up.
Big time, though.
Paul.
Oh, God, you're supposed to keep a handle on it. Do you know what that means? I got you haywire. What else do you want?
How you doing, Charles?
I don't want to go back to prison. I want to go to Holland. I just want to go here.
You don't have to go to prison, but you can't go to Holland either. You're trapped, you got no options, and caught in a situation where you have no control.
That was his full situation.
There's a way out.
A way out of this maze.
I'm not a wanted fugitive. Give me the key. I'll do it.
I just want to go.
You can.
I want to go now.
You can see the opportunity. I'd say, look, if you could jump off, you can stay.
Okay.
I knew that he was going to do that. R.I.P. Haywire is definitely not surviving that. It's well high. I love you too. Yeah. I liked Haywire as well, to be honest. I don't really think that he's done anything, but I mean, he's killed the people, like, you know, that's what's bad. But in terms of like me watching him and being annoying and stuff like that, nah, man, he's been all right. Even as a cellmate for Michael, he wasn't that bad. I feel like the guy's acting, like the actor, he's very good. You know, he's always doing this and like moving his mouth, and he does like. Do you know what I mean? His eyes are going funny. Like he's acting really good. Like when you look at him, you could tell that he's portraying who he's supposed to be. And I mean, I know that Mahones didn't want him to climb up there when he come and he was like with Bellick, like what's going on. And the fact is, you know, Bellick doesn't really know that he has to have them all killed. He's doing his job though. Let's be honest. Like let's give Bellick some credit. He's tracked down Michael. He's tracked down Lincoln. He's tracked down Teabag. He's tracked down him, Haywire. Has he found any more? I don't know if he's found any more, but like that there in itself is very good. That's 4 of the escapees that he's found compared to the FBI, compared to the full government, compared to the company, everything. Do you know what I mean? So like fair play to him. Now obviously he didn't expect him to die. This is the best scenario, you know. Everybody could see that he jumped off. He wasn't pushed, he wasn't kicked, he wasn't forced, you know what I mean? He could say that he was up there, he was trying to talk him down, do you know what I mean? He was trying to bring him in peacefully, and all he wanted to do is get away. You know, they know that he's mentally unstable, and just jumping off does make a whole lot of sense, if I'm being totally honest. I thought he was going to try. Like, I don't know if you ever watched The Boys, and if you're not, you should. And if you do, watch the new season when it comes onto my channel. It is sick. But Homelander, when he's on top of that building, and he's going to try, he's supposed to go up there, it's a spoiler. He's going to go up there, and she's going to jump off, and he's trying to help her. Don't jump off, don't jump off, don't jump off. And then he says something, he's like, do you know what? Fuck it. You're jumping off. If you don't jump off, I'm going to push you. You know what I mean? Like, basically, he's like, get jumping off that building now, and she jumps off and dies. And that's the same as him there, do you know what I mean? I thought he was going to say, look, if you could jump and land on that car, or just get on the ground, you know, you're going to have a head start against me, I'll let you go to Holland, you know? Free will. You do that, you can get away. But he done it all himself. He manipulated him, he talked to him, he went into his head, do you know what I mean? He was saying that you can go here, you don't want to go to prison, there's a way out of it, and he thought that's the only option, and he's killed himself. So far, if you look at it, a Bruce is down, Greener's down, a Haywire's down. That's 3 deaths. And then obviously we got the rest still going strong. So very interesting. Really enjoyed this episode. Picking up slowly, aren't we? Like, it's slowly picking up now, getting towards the end of the season. Everybody's getting a bit of close, bit of anxious, you know, information starting to come out there. Tried to manipulate Killerman as well. I didn't know what side he was going to be on at the start of the episode. Now I kind of feel like he's firmly back against the company. But I've got to say, now he knows that Caroline is not the person that was on the phone trying to manipulate him and use him, and it was Kim. Maybe if that offer presents itself later down the line from the words out of her exact mouth, do you know what I mean? Not from Kim's, from a face-to-face conversation, from her directly speaking to him, maybe the positions will change and the roles will be reversed. Because once she knows, because right now they've not told her, they didn't want to inform her, did they? Do you remember last episode they were saying? Now though, if you think about it, they're like, look, if he can actually get in contact with her and she knows exactly what's going on, maybe she wants to bring Paul back into the mix, and then maybe that's where he does actually change the sides. That's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out our channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're getting so close to the end now. We actually are. What we're 16. I think next episode 17 we are going to be opening our most likely to dislike characters of the season. I feel like it's just right, innit? We're getting towards the end of the show now and we can start voting. If you've seen enough of the characters so far, obviously you probably watched the show a few times, get voting, you know, choose who you most likes to dislike is. Now, to be honest, on the most liked, I'm pretty tough on this season. I'm not really too sure I'm going to select. I feel like some people have had a really good season. I feel like some people have had some unexpected storylines that have been quite pleasant. Kim, right now up until this point, is probably my most disliked. I mean, there's some other annoying characters in the show, I'm not going to lie. But right now he's taking the cake, but there's still a long time to go. Now, I actually thought it was really clever from Mahone to utilise Bellick, considering that his whole team now are kind of like, I wouldn't say against him, but like they're not literally listening to him. They've got they're reporting everything up the chain out there, and you know, if you kind of got people undermining you inside your organisation and the job that you're trying to do, then you're not really ever going to progress forward, are you? It's like in a sports team, if the manager's trying to manage and then you've got players underneath them who then start not listening to them or undermining them and working their own case and start talking to other people, you've never really got that full control of the team, have you? They're never going to play the way that you want them to, and you're never fully in charge. And I know that's like a sports analogy, but it's the same here. He's the guy that's supposed to be running the show. Do you know what I mean? He's the guy that's supposed to be shouting orders, doing this, what I say goes, it's my decision, final, get it done. That's not happening. You got one person there that's not listening, one person is thinking, not too sure, I'm going to ask this person, and then it's just spiralling out. You haven't got the full grip, have you, of the situation. He's had to go and get external help with Bellick. Now, it's obviously coming good. Like I said, he's finding a lot of things. In terms of Teabag, you know, he actually woke up, they slept together in the same bed, she was tied up, we didn't really see her hands, did we, at that time, because it was underneath the pillows, and then he's obviously found out somebody was coming around visiting, he's took the knife, he's took the weapon, he's got the kids ready downstairs, you know, making tea, having some food. She's having a good time. She's come out, she's like, look mate, book club's supposed to be this Friday, but considering Teddy's around, let's bring them all here to your house, you know what I mean? We'll have the gathering here, we can all meet up and you can introduce him to everybody. He's obviously like, oh god mate, sack this, too much stuff's going on in this location, we need to go, quiet, see you later alligator, get your bags packed, we're off and out. So that's what they've done, they're on the move. Now interestingly, they must know that he's got 5 million in him somewhere in that car. Mate, if you could ever knock him out or get away from him for a couple of seconds, you could actually take that money and jack yourself, couldn't you? It'd be really interesting. Now, C-Note, he's actually had an episode where he's not on the phone. Yes, he's took his daughter to a restaurant, somebody's come in, tried to rob it, he's played it well, you know, he's gone through it all, tried to do it all by the book, moved the hostages over there, here's all the weapons, I mean, you know, here's all the possessions, here's all the money, let us go. You know, this guy's then started to try and take a hostage, he's turned around, he's fought him, he's beat him, he's broke his arm. Police have turned up. Obviously, everybody else has let them scoot out the back door. He did reveal that he was a prisoner. Not every convict, yeah, is a bad person. You know, some people are just in there for minor stuff, like Tweener. Prime example, just because he was on the run, do you think that he was a danger to society? No, he wasn't. And I like how they assess the situation. This guy helped us, this guy saved us. Yeah, if he wants to go, his daughter's sick, yeah, let him go out the back door, and that's what they've done. So that was pretty good as well. He had a decent episode for the first time in a while. And then Killerman, like I said, I really do think he's decent. I'm really enjoying him. I know that Sarah's come in and strangled him. Fair play, do you know what I mean? He was like, look, you get one of those. I done it to you, you've done it to me. Even Stevens, moving forward, if you do it, there's going to be repercussions, you know what I'm saying? Again, I was on the edge. What side's he on all episodes? Getting his phone calls with Caroline, it's not really going his way. I was saying pretty much everything's just all you. Everything, you know, she's not convincing. She's always just wanting to know where he is. It was obviously Kim. He's manipulating the situation, using a voice changer. He's figured it out. Now they've turned up to this place. Like I said, he knows he's a key asset. You might not like him, you might not trust him, but he's got all this information. As soon as he's seen the key, he knew he was at this country club or whatever it was. They've gone there, and that's obviously where we've ended. Michael and Sarah walking inside. So I'm excited to see this information. I actually want it to be released. You know, I don't know if it's going to be 4 or 5 seasons of them having the same storyline running from the companies and stuff like that. I don't know how you could prolong something for so long like that, but then again, I thought season 1, you know, after like 10 episodes, I was like, mate, are we going to go all the way to episode 22 with them still in this prison and prolonging it? Surely it's going to drag. And then it didn't. You know what I mean? They wrote stories in well. So, again, they probably do that the same here. But I want to know what a dad took. I want to know why he was killed. I want to know why it's so important. I can't wait to find out. So, thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. If you did, please smash the like. Really helps out. Subscribe if you do. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.